Libra. Got some nice tone at the end there. Anyway, what's up, Libra? I'm having a tough day today with this tarot stuff. I feel like it's going well. I just feel like I'm dragging it out and it's taking forever. Totally my fault. Nothing to do with you. Let's just fucking go. We'll take it. The moon. Love to see it. The moon is manifestation, so get to it, chop chop. Let's fucking go, Libra. Okay, let's see where we're at. To start, we have the Prince of Discs. So maybe you're working on your finances, maybe you have just recently like invested in an idea, maybe you are starting from scratch with something, new project, new relationship, whatever. There's a lot ahead of you, a lot of growth ahead of you, a lot of work maybe, but mostly it's already, not that it's set in stone, but it's set, a little bit set up. Anyway, I don't want to drag this out any longer than I need to. So we have the Two of Wands, Dominion, and the Eon, Judgment. So the Two of Wands often is a relationship, domestication, two emotions crossing each other, becoming one. Okay, the Eon is Judgment. So if you are feeling like you are in a relationship and you are judging yourself for it, or someone else is judging your relationship, no matter who's doing the judging or what the judging's about, fuck it, okay? Fuck the haters. Let them make you famous. Who gives a shit, right? Like, don't let anybody interfere with your relationship, okay, Libra? Then we have the Fool, which is a journey, and the Two of Swords, which is peace. So you kind of understand, whatever it is, it might be like a same-sex relationship, or an interracial relationship, or a like a mature or immature relationship, an age difference, shit, like whatever, you know, whatever it is, you're catching a little backlash for it. But just know that this is your journey, and as long as you are willing to go down that path, then just be at peace knowing that you can, in a way, you know? So don't worry about what they think. Don't even worry about what you think. If you're just going to sit here and be harsh on yourself, don't be. So we have the Art card and the Nine of Discs, Gain. So art, like, it's working, like, tell you, man, I'm tired today. I don't know. Okay, so the Art card, it's like working for you. It's all put out in front of you. It's like, you got it popping. Cool. Good for you. Nine of Discs, Gain. That art that you're doing, that craft, that hobby, that new business idea, it's going to pay off. I see it paying off. For sure. For sure. Invest in your art. Invest in yourself. Invest in your life. Okay. Three of Swords, Sorrow, and Ace of Wands. So you may have been struggling, but just know, like, in a way, the struggle's kind of over. I mean, the struggle's never over because life is eternal, but at the same time, it's chill. So, Ace of Wands, knowing how you feel, committing to how you feel, being solid in your footing, okay? We have two face down. Up top, we have Death, Scorpio energy. To the left, Knight of Discs. To the right, Reverse Cruelty, Reverse Nine of Swords. So let's start with the obvious. Death. Is someone going to die? Maybe. Does someone always die? Yes. Could it be something else? For sure. For sure. Could be the end of something. It could be the end of this relationship that you were talking about. Could be the end of you being hard on yourself about it. It could be anything. Knight of Discs. Back to the money. I think we had the Prince of Discs. Was that the bottom of the deck? No, the Moon. Oh, that's your first disc? There's no other disc in this reading except the 9. Anyways, Knight of Discs here to remind you that you are bringing home the bacon and you are the breadwinner and you do got this. Reverse Nine of Swords, cruelty, overcoming it, getting past your self-inflicted wounds, getting past that kind of pain and torture you once felt, getting past it and overcoming it. Super proud of you, Libra. Not surprised, but very proud. The Lovers, Gemini, or a decision to make. Prince of Wands. Okay, so here's the thing. For as much as you feel in control and for as much as you can like handle the backlash or like resist against the backlash, something is fucking you up in a way where it's just like, it's making you feel things you don't want to feel. It's making you regress in a way. Like you're doing really good. This is all very positive. Then you have the Prince of Wands at the bottom of it all. And he is emotional. He doesn't know how to feel. He doesn't know how to react to his emotions. He doesn't know how to contain himself. Like emotionally unbalanced, emotionally immature. So I get that there's a lot going on and it's only so much you can handle, but you have to like get it in check. You have to be able to hear something and not want to explode. You have to be able to know something and keep it a secret. You have to be able, something like that. Let's see what's going on in the work life of Libra. Got 2. Picolis and Zabos. Picolis and Zabos. Let's get it started. Okay, Picolis. Picolis appears as a psychopomp in some folklore, but he could also remain long after the death of an individual and incite feuds and violence in the remaining family. He is capable of stirring up enmity in surrounding families, and some long-standing arguments were said to have been originally created not by an individual's wrong, but simply Picolis setting families against each other as punishment for slighting him. Many families have some extended branch that everyone knows is trouble. Oh, we've never gotten along with those cousins, although no one can quite remember just why those family members aren't welcome at gatherings. Perhaps some slight occurred generations back in those cases, but Picolis could and would set people against each other in a similar way if he was not appeased in his hours of the head of the family's death. Rude. He literally comes for you when you lose some. Like, that's fucked up. It's really weird that came up with the death card. I really hope nobody's gonna die. Like, that sucks. Beware of long-standing or family feuds or allowing old resentments to linger past the time when anyone remembers what started the dispute. Here's the thing. We are talking about work. So if you are working with a family member and you're afraid of telling the rest of your family because they don't talk to them, first of all, squash that shit. Fuck it up. Don't care. Second, maybe work just feels like family and there's some beef between you and someone else who works there. Either way, the beef must be squashed. The squash is never beef. Okay? So anyways, oh wait, Zabos, whatever his name is. You had 2. Zabos? Yeah, Zabos. Okay. Weyer has nothing to say about the nature of Zabos' skills or specialty, and Colin de Plancy only asserts that Zabos has a sweet personality and character. It is not until the Gosha that Zabos' area of expertise is recorded, and even then, no detail is given beyond this. Zabo causes people to fall deeply in love. It is worth noting that Agares, the demon who rides the companion crocodile to Zabos, is gifted at leading people where they need to be, and Zabos is dressed to protect and defend and is gifted at causing people to fall in love once they've found each other. Perhaps that is all that needs to be said. Focus on romance and comfort. So again, we are talking about work. But with that coming up, family and love, that's like the two things that don't come up for work, so it's really weird. So I feel like you might have some kind of crossover where maybe you work with a family member, work for a family member, or are thinking about getting a family member a job. Unless, of course, your team feels like your family, which I've been there, had those jobs. But then love, it's almost like instead of letting work consume you, it's kind of just like let it go and focus on your relationship instead of focusing on work. So, or, you know, if you have like a work spouse, most people do, from what I understand, there's like the work husband, work wife type energy. Maybe you need that. Maybe you need that at work. So, either way, that's it. All right, Libra, I'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.